Now, of the dozens of confirmed cases, none have been in North Carolina.
That's right, but that hasn't stopped the triangle from being an epicenter in the fight against the virus. CBS 17's Holden KURWICKI joins us now live in Chapel Hill with more on what's being done locally. Holden.
Well, Marius, Angela, as you just mentioned, at this time there have been no confirmed cases of coronavirus here in North Carolina, but that doesn't mean it isn't here. Researchers across the triangle are actually trying to replicate it in a lab setting in order to try and stop its spread. Inside the Gilling School of Global Public Health at UNC Chapel Hill, the work is kept under lock and key, and for good reason.
We've studied SARS-like viruses since 2003.
Some of the leading work that's being done in the world on highly infectious viruses and bacteria is happening right here in the triangle.
UNC, Duke, and NC State all have biosafety level 3 labs, allowing them to study lethal diseases such as SARS, MERS, Zika, and coronavirus by reverse engineering it inside of a lab.
We can take the known genome of the virus, build those blocks together, and put in labeling proteins so that we can visualize where the virus is appearing.
Technological advances in the last 20 years have allowed companies and scientists to clone out recover those antibodies and manufacture them.
Due to the sensitive nature of this work, labs are kept at negative pressure, and you need a security clearance to get inside. But what's to stop one of these viruses from getting out?
We put on a lot of PPE, or personal protective equipment, so there's a Tyvek suit, boot covers. I'm also wearing a different pair of shoes in that laboratory. I have 2 pairs of gloves on. I have an apron. I have a respirator strapped around my waist.
The work has allowed them to identify some concerning aspects of the virus.
Nobody's immune to this thing, so we're all vulnerable.
However, they're still working to fight common misconceptions.
That it's this huge, scary new virus that is going to cause the world to explode. They're not super stable, and so they're easily killed by soap and water.
At this point, researchers have identified a drug that has stopped coronavirus in both mice and chimps, but it still has to go through human trials, and that could be a few weeks away. Live in the studio, Holden KURWICKI, CBS 17 News.